Hello, and this is Northgarden, and we reacting to the... Ooh, that was screechy. I'm not comfortable doing that kind of thing, screaming into a microphone. Typical YouTube thing. Oh. Well, anyway, thank you so much for the feedback, for the positive feedback for the last video, and I really appreciate the comments. But I'm not going to take too much of your time, so basically this video is the first video, or not the first video, but the video that motivated me to, well, make YouTube poops. And it was hilarious, and it's still fun to me now, but it's made by Vaccinator, but he doesn't make YouTube. I'm gonna chat more at the end, so you can stay, but let's just get into it.
Now it's like this, little bitches.
I love that so much. He says, it's like this, little, well, bitches. And that was so cool for me to see something like that.
Now it's like this, little bitches.
And it was so new to me. It's like, whoa, how did he do that? How would he do that?
All you gotta do is...
And the editing is he's repeating. And it got a football as there as well, and that was hilarious. And I just love how he makes the character interact with just objects. And that's so hilarious. I was so inspired by this. And schmack, and I remember this so well. I was like, whoa! You know, you see something like this, and you know, it's interacting with it, and that was just hilarious. And what's interesting is he spawns it, he had the blood splatter, I guess, and then he even... I usually make things just disappear completely, but you still got a leg there, which is... I like the detail, and he throws it away as well. It's so good. Oh, by the way, I think I will turn down the volume a lot because it is copyrighted, the music or whatever. Although this is a reaction video, I gotta be careful, man. Even put a fart sound there. And that also blew my mind because it's just the way he makes it. You see, there's a hand going down there on top right. There's a hand over there, and he gives him the bomb, and it's just a way. Although he is actually grabbing a coconut and just replacing. It's just a very simple thing. It's so easy, so simple, but so genius, and that also blew my mind. Well, literally, because it's a bomb. We got Luigi, I guess, and the sound, I guess it's just a photo. And that was so funny as well. He just takes the bomb and just, you know, hit himself in the head. And he got some dancing. Yeah, and it's just random money. Now, I will explain to you, especially during a lot of these parts, you know, how I came into making YouTube, and also the downfall of me making YouTube poops. So I'm gonna get into that in the end of the video, but let's keep going. So I guess this is a reference to the DreamWorks movie Ants, and I guess it's just killing them. I guess that's the joke here. But it was so funny at the time, and you might not think you know, it's too special, but at the time this kind of video was quite revolutionary.
And you're gonna love the way they tickle.
And it's such a, I don't know, it's such a YouTube poop thing just to repeat it. It's not funny, it's not like hilarious, but it's just amusing when you just repeat something over and over again. And it's, I don't know, maybe I'm just hysterical, but it has this amusing thing to it. And then smack. You don't see it, it doesn't show that it's smacking, but that was... yeah, I like that. And even explosion, such a simple thing. And what I like about it, especially this, when he throws this, he doesn't... I mean, I guess maybe he felt like he was overdoing with the bombs, so he just put a banana, and that's fine. That's, you know, good enough. So he throws it, and it blows. What's interesting about it is he lights up the shot, and he also shakes it, because an explosion, you know, gives light, and it's just an easy thing to do, and I like it. I just like the technique. A Mario face, just random. Oh yes. Oh, he masked out the banana and just like copied it and put it over again. And for me, I did not expect that. I was like, whoa, that was so funny. I just really enjoyed it. And he gets angry because... Wait, let's go back here. And peels at... It's still the banana. Look at the laughing tree. Again, it's just amusing. You know, the pitch, the repetition, it's just the classical YouTube poop style. It's just amusing. It's not hilarious, it's just amusing. And we got Mr. Bean down here just dancing. And here we got the classical banana. Banana dancing banana. And it's the way he interacts. He just picked up and it became a banana. It's so simple. So you don't expect these things. And that blew my mind. I was just amazed by it. And then he grabs a grenade and throws and even put clothes on him. And it blows up. Alright. There, I guess we understand the joke here. He getting, well, yep. Oh man, this is really boiling love. Oops. So it wasn't like too much happening, but it was enough for me to get inspired by it, and that just made me want to make YouTube poops. And this is not the original, because Vaccinator, I guess he quit making YouTube, he deleted his channel or something, and because he didn't feel comfortable, or he wanted to do something else and was not proud. I don't know, I'm not exactly sure, but I guess he didn't feel like it was worth a lot. And I can understand it in a way, because it's not a whole lot. It's very simple editing, very simple, easy things, making it, you know, a parody, very simple parody, I guess. But the thing is, like I said, this is also the downfall, because when you get like scenes like this, you're just putting in something. This is not enough to make this is not enough to make a YouTube poop today. You know, there's too much original content, well, from the original creator, too much like copyrighted content. You gotta edit a lot more. You gotta edit so much. It almost doesn't resemble the original. It gotta be very different. You cannot just put like pictures like this over it, and you cannot just money, you know, like this. It's just too simple. It's way too simple. You gotta work a lot more. You gotta be... When I made YouTube poops, I think I maxed used like maybe 2 days. I could make a YouTube poop in just 1 day. But if you're gonna make YouTube poops today, you gotta use several days, maybe weeks, I don't know. You gotta use a lot of time on it. And for me, I don't have the time or energy or the motivation to do it. I mean, if you have a really big following and you can have like a Patreon, maybe it's possible. And you can see it with like Flying Kitty and other big YouTube poopers who, well, who makes parodies with a lot of editing. You can see they can survive with their fans, but it's still a lot of work. So this kind of YouTube poop it's just not good enough anymore. You're not gonna get a lot out of it. Only there's too much copyright infringement. And you know, editing a banana, it is fun, you know, it's just these simple, easy things. And the other reason why I just maybe, I guess, start making it is because in the beginning I experimented a lot with YouTube and it was fun. It was so exhilarated and funny, but it became repetitive, I guess, and then kind of just lost the motivation. And when you lose the motivation, it becomes difficult to make a good YouTube poop. I look at my videos and I find one of my oldest YouTube poops to be, I'm just like, wow, I actually were able to make this kind of YouTube poop in the beginning, and that was because it was so funny to make them, although not perfect, but it was a bit funny. So I hope you enjoy this little short video about me reacting or analyzing to, well, the first YouTube poop I ever got really inspired by. And making these kind of videos, interacting with you, I find a bit more enjoyable to react to it. So if there are any other YouTube poops you want me to react to, or it doesn't even have to be YouTube poops, it can be any other videos as well, it doesn't matter. So, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for all the chit chat. I guess it's a part of the video to talk about stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here so it won't be too long. So thank you for watching, and like if you liked it, and hopefully I'll continue doing this and see if I enjoy it. All right, okay, goodbye.